Bear Brothers, the Vireon Saga, Part 13, Out of the Dust, Deliverance. An inferno spread over the planet's lush surface, devouring anything that could burn. Billowing out from the craters, it spilled into the valleys and crawled up the mountain slopes. It decimated the Orc forces and demolished their war machines, leaving only smouldering ruins. It tore through the streets and alleyways of Jegan Station, melting steel and reducing buildings to ash. But it did not kill all the Vireons. The bombardment had started on the far side of the valley, incinerating the rear of the Orc army first. That had given most of the Space Wolves and civilians just enough warning for them to take cover in the bunkers. The non-combatants had already taken shelter there. In a twisted irony of fate, the Orcs and Inquisition had each saved the Vireons from extermination at the hands of the other. Because of the relentless bomb runs, the bunkers had been constructed sturdy and deep. They had been built large enough to shelter most of the Space Wolf vehicles and assets. Under the greatest punishment, they had performed their function well. Emerging out into the wasted city above, the Wolf Lord regarded the valley with sorrow. It seemed that all life had been seared away for kilometers. For all his satisfaction at the cleansing of the Orcs, it had come at the expense of the planet's dark and beautiful forests. Ash and dust smothered and swirled around like snow. Smoke plumes stretched out from clumps of vegetation that still burned. Perhaps the whole planet had been devoured by the conflagration. Even the thunderous clouds had been blasted into steam and blown away. But as he peered upward, he saw explosions beyond the layer of soot and smog. He knew what it meant. Having finished purging the planet, whoever the Inquisition had sent was now destroying the Orc fleet. He was only half right. After the fireworks above ended, a score of Thunderhawks set down outside the city. Thunderhawks meant these were Astartes. Had the Inquisition sent Space Marines to destroy their own brothers? Tactical troops descended down the ramps in perfect step. Their power armor was a deep, shimmering blue that almost sparkled in the moon's light. Their helmets and bolter housings were polished chrome, and every ammo pouch, belt, and holster was impeccably arranged. The Wolf Lord did not recognize the geometric insignia displayed on each Marine's left pauldron. A white circle with 6 pentagrams radiating outward. Their shoulders were so square and their backs so straight, he could almost believe they were automatons. He had never seen a more flawless display of Space Marine dignity. It would have made him proud if he didn't find it so pretentious and grandiose. He could not imagine a chapter in such aesthetic contrast to the savage wolves of Fenris. He had never laid eyes on some of their weapons. The sergeants carried what appeared to be energy glaives. Their power armor was of a mark unknown to him. The forge world that supplied this chapter must be advanced indeed. The Wolf Lord shouldered his great axe and glared defiantly at the captain who approached him. The man's armor was elegant, if not ostentatious, and he carried himself like he was at the head of a parade. The Wolf Lord had expected to die in bloody combat that day, and he hadn't even had the chance to deliver a single blow. If these prancing dandies meant to finish the extermination face to face, he was more than ready to give them a fight. But the captain's elaborate power sword remained sheathed at his side, and a few paces away, the captain stopped, removed his chrome helmet, and held out his hand.